Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless push east continued. Well, we're in the war still. Austria got pieced out. We've taken out Thuringia and who was it? Munich, I believe? Yes, we have. Okay, so we are cleaning up what's left. We've got a whole bunch of men heading down to fight Hungary on one of their previously held forts. We're sieging down Tuscany. They've got a couple of troops around, or at least the Papal State do, and apparently they want to base race us, and honestly, that is perfectly fine by me. It keeps their armies away from me, and we can do what we want, more or less, as we do have superior numbers. So either way, let's go ahead and dive on in. We did change our icon the other day, so we now do have an extra little bit of discipline. Although apparently these Hungarians are very disciplined. I'm a little disappointed in that, but either way, we'll be fine. It shall still be a victory to us nonetheless. And then, hang on a second, let's cancel that missionary there. At the moment, we want to go through as much of this unity as possible. And for 2 months, an extra, over double. It is well and truly worth the investment. So we're going to work on that right now. And then, we will see what we can do. Now, we did pick up the diplomatic IDs in the last one, and oh wow. Stack wipe, that is brutal. We did pick up our diplomatic IDs in the last one, which is rather nice. We're a little bit closer to some more relations, better improved relation modifiers, and then that coveted diplomatic reputation. But we will see whether we get this or the technology next. We will just have to wait. Alright, so either way, that was a very solid stack wipe. How many troops have these guys got left? Apparently around 180 odd thousand. So we have that in infantry alone. Yeah, that is very bad news for them. There's a good 60,000 of... Wait a second. 31... 17... Okay, well, I guess they've got the 53,000 there. That's fine. That will mean... Yeah, there's only 130 elsewhere. There's another 30, so less than 100 outside of this. So I don't think we've got too much to worry about. Ah, there it is, Tuscany. Okay, we're going to go ahead and chase them down. They are going to be our next target. Got plenty of manpower around. We should be able to catch them fairly quickly. Oh, and there is the siege of Brescia over. That is very nice. Let's march on and work our way towards the next fort. Apparently there will be a fight, so let's just march on down and just make sure we have backup. And apparently, we can't go anywhere else. Alright, well, you know what? Let's stay where we are. We'll continue looting this province, and then we'll work on the next one. Oh, and of course, I completely forgot, but we should be handing off all of these fortifications to our very handy little march called Georgia. Yep, that is a fairly big mistake so far, so at least we can go ahead and do that now. There we go, that will save us some time. Very, very nice. Alright, what else have we got? Military access for Thuringia? Sure, we can go ahead and accept that. I don't really care here or there. Oh, and it does look like... Wait a second. Tuscany, are you... Tuscany is fighting the Ottomans? No? Alright, how did that... Oh, wait, Georgia is there. Oh, never mind. That makes a bit more sense. Well, with any luck, we should get there quickly, but I don't know if it's going to be fast enough. We'll just have to cross our fingers and hope. Alright, but either way, let's continue on marching on down. Actually, you know what? No, we'll keep you where you are. We're in a good enough position. Go ahead and blow open those fortifications, of course. And we will do the same with the next one as we progress forwards. There we go. Alright. So, poor little Georgia is getting taken out. However, I think we might be in a pretty good spot to outflank them right now. Yeah, they're trying to bail already. Okay, so they're already walked into here. That's in the hills. Let's run... Oh, we're already locked. Alright, we'll have to give it a... There we are. We'll cut down through here. Actually, you know what? We'll send you around that way. That way they can't escape through the north. And then these fellows, we're going to skate down over here. Yeah, and that way they shouldn't have an idea as to where we are. And we should keep a careful eye upon them. Alright, what's this? Stinker Razen's Cossack Uprising. Ugh, that does not sound good. Lose Cossack loyalty. But we will be getting a whole bunch of regiments popping up in rebellion. Or give a whole stack of autonomy. Well, we're not giving up that much autonomy. Okay, Tammin, where is that? Let's see, the steps is probably up around here. Tammin. You know what? We're only going to find it quickly this way. So let's go ahead and... Oh, okay, so we have one right over here, and where was the other one? In Atbarask. Oh, Atbarask. Atbasarak. I think maybe. Either way, you know what? It doesn't matter. There we are. Alright, so that's one, and that's another one. Okay, so that's very unfortunate given their placement. Alright, we're going to have you, my friends. And we're going to march you all the way up there. Yes, we are going to cancel autonomous rebel suppression for now. That is where I need you. And then... I need another army up over here. What to do? Well, it's only Cossack regiments, so it's not like we're going to get any uprising as such. It does look like, you know, we'll try and catch these 60,000 out as fast as we can. And then if we don't get over there, we don't get over there. We'll try and let this time out. Oh, and it does apparently appear that we're attacking into the mountains. That seems very ill-advised. So we're going to march down over here to the grasslands, and we're going to go... head over here, although, yeah, we're going to give that another day or two. When would this be? On the 18th. Okay, we just have to wait one more day. There we go. That should be... No. Come on, you guys. Just hurry up and march. Alright, well, at least we know we can catch them if we so desire, so that is at least a benefit, but I definitely don't want to attack them in the hills. The woods. Alright, you know what? That seems a little bit better. Not that it's much better. They'll be there on the 25th. But yeah, we should be able to catch them out, and they'll probably stay there because it is defensive. And realistically... Ooh. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and jump on these fellows in the grasslands. That's a smaller number, and then... We'll be there on the 31st, we'll be there on the 2nd. Okay, so we'll zip our way around. And hopefully this will be fairly quick and painless. No guarantees. Oh, and we're already locked on in. Okay, this is gonna hurt us a little bit more than I was hoping for. But it is what it is. Let's quickly send on in... you know what, let's just get everybody there. Oh, and force march. I seem to have not realized that there was an extra province there. That is not ideal. Alright, well, either way, we'll still probably beat them. We've got good reinforcements. Their morale is not quite as robust as ours. Again, more losses than necessary, but at least they take plenty of casualties. Oh, and in fact, they still took more than we did. I guess that extra, what do we call it? Discipline has really paid off. So either way, you guys can zip on over there and deal with the rebels as you recover. The rest of you, let's bring you over towards... Where's our 60 stack? There we go. Let's march... Let's march up and over. Either that or maybe we go ahead and deal with that 50 stack. We do outnumber them, so that is ideal. You know what? We have enough troops in the area. Let's go ahead and see if we can chase them off our fort. If we can beat them up while they're out over there, that would be ideal. We'll also go ahead and cease force marching. And there is the siege of Padova. Okay, so what else have we got? Hang on a second, let's move this to the other side. We have a fort up here and a fort over there. So let's hand both of these... let's hand both of these off to Georgia. That'll do very nicely. And then you, my friends, can go... Maybe march our way over there? Either that or maybe we march towards the next mountain fort? Yes, I think that may be what is required. We are at 64%, so I do think we have a decent chance of protecting ourselves. Darn, we didn't get it. Alright, well... No, let's just march over here for now. Actually, no. We'll march... Yeah, we'll march over here. We have to wait till this fort zone of control gives us access to the rest of Tuscany, which is a little unfortunate, but we should be okay. We have plenty of troops in the area. I don't think they're really going to want to fight us. As for these guys, they're still reinforcing and chasing them down. You're heading over to deal with the rebels. So again, we'll just continue to let that be for now. Let's go ahead and hand this off to Georgia, and I think we can crush the... Yeah, let's fight that 6 stack, and then you guys can go ahead and march on down and catch out that 38,000. Yes, they're in hills, but I don't think it's going to be enough for the overwhelming numbers that we have. Yeah, there we go. Again, at the end of the day, victory is what we are after. There goes a couple of the Pope's troops. Let's march. Do we go ahead and join up, or do we just stay here? You know what? I think we stay here. We'll go ahead and barrage just because we can. Make our life a little bit easier. I don't expect anyone to really be joining in. Yeah, we're okay over there. Alright. So whereabouts are we at the moment? We're a couple of days out from fighting them back. I don't know if they're going to get there just in time because that siege tick is very close. But we've reinforced as much as we can do, so we're going to go ahead and consolidate our troops. We're only about 35 off our full power, so I think that's okay. Let's just go and see how that all goes. Oh, and apparently we have some Tuscan troops as well hanging out. Alright, about 50,000. Alrighty-o. Well, let's pick up Pavel. We'll head over to the mountains. We've got reinforcements if necessary. Yeah, we'll keep a careful eye out. Oh, that's right. We also have an extra mission, not an extra missionary, an extra diplomat because of the ideas group. We should really find someone to improve with yet again. We want the HRE interface yet again. Let's go ahead and working on this one. What's our reputation? Oh, wait a second. Sorry, our relations. 117. Yeah, you know what? We'll just go ahead and we will improve with them for now. And then, who knows? We might even ally once we get that extra relationship space. Either way, we did lose the fort, unfortunately, so we are going to be attacking into defensive terrain, which is not ideal, but we do take the fight. And if we don't give them a siege tick, a monthly tick, their garrison should not grow. So I think that's going to be an overwhelming victory here. Yeah, I'm not concerned whatsoever. So they're very much in trouble. Apparently they had a huge amount of artillery and not much of a front line to back that up. So that's very poor composition on their end. Oh, we also have enemies coming on over there. Let's quickly catch up. We should have consolidated earlier, but that is my bad. We should still be able to fight them off though. So we'll just keep a careful eye on that. And then let's continue our conversions. That'll be all good. And then what else have we got? Government interaction. What have we got here? Sudebnik Progress. Ah, yes, for local autonomy. You know what, let's just go ahead and fire that off. We still have a whole heap of provinces we have stated from Norway and their annexations, so yeah, the autonomy is still fairly high, but that will slowly be coming down over time, which is at least something. Alright, what else have we got? 20 prestige, and anything excess will be carried over into power. Very nice. We are very honourable. I do like the look of that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and accept that. We've got our troops marching on in 3 days, which I think we'll be able to hold out. And then, let's just see. Are you guys almost there? Still a good week away. And whereabouts are you? You're still heading on up as well. Alright, so we won't fire off that event just yet. Well, never mind. I guess the game has other choices in mind. Well, at least we already have men heading towards that uprising, so that is at least something. Alright, so Tuscany, how... Oh, they backed out of that fight. No surprises there. We took pretty terrible losses, but again, fairly insignificant in the grand scheme of things. And we've also picked up extra 10% morale damage. Oh, that is very, very nice. That is not going to be good for them at all. Yeah, they don't have the manpower anymore. Yeah, they just don't have enough fielded, and I don't see them being able to spend too much, because as they're weak, we will easily make our way back through and make some very solid progress. Alright, but either way, let's go ahead and barrage. Hopefully we can be done with this and get a lucky 7%er. That would be the dream. I don't see it happening. No, but one can always hope. And would you look at that? They are building up troops like there's no tomorrow. That is, yeah, almost another 20,000 men. They're definitely in danger. Alright, now, do we want to tax things or take power? I think power is always going to be the ideal choice. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, and also, before I forget, speaking of power, we should focus on our diplomatic power. Make sure that we get through these ideas a little bit quicker. I should have thought of that in the last episode, but, you know, sometimes these things happen. It just is what it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and march on down. I think the Papal State will be there on the 7th. You know what, this is going to isolate more troops and we can catch them fairly easily. And then the army with no leader will back on up and will continue to let the rest do their thing. Oh yes, and of course, handing it off to Georgia. Alright, so Tuscany, how much have we got as far as war score is concerned? 37%? Well, we'll at least take all of your money. That is a guarantee. That is something we want. And then I suppose we should also be taking war reparations. So that leaves us only a couple of reasons off. So realistically, this war is almost finished. The only problem is going to be getting back to the Papal States. But that'll be whatever it is. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see. We're taking out those rebels here. That's good to see. And then... yes, we'll also be taking care of them too. So they did gain a little bit of autonomy, but luckily I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference in the long run. Yeah, we are in a pretty good spot. So either way, there we are. That's some rebels. Oh, gained a nice defensive buff as well. We have some very, very good troops and generals. Papal States lose some men and some, what do we call it? Some war score as well. Same with Tuscany. Siege is over. Oh yes, we took that back. Alright, well you know what? We're going to go ahead and chase these guys down. I think having a look at this, we should pick out a general. Yeah, let's go with you, and we're going to march... 3 siege, 2 siege. You know what? You can head back over there. You, my friends, can zip down here. Yeah, and then we'll try and make our way down to the Pope. I think that would be... Yeah, that'll be the best thing for us. But again, we have to take their capital before we can do that. unfortunately, I just don't want to go ahead and piece these guys out and get black flagged. That'd be really annoying to have to march back into our territory and back again and all of that, so we're not going to. So that'll have to be what it is. But these guys, let's bring them up let's bring them up so we have some level of reinforcements just in case they wish to fight us. I don't expect that they will, but you never know, so we will do what we can and make sure that we're in a good enough position. It does look like Hungary is certainly looking for peace, but they will not know that for a little bit yet. Yeah, we'll see if we can hold out just that little bit longer. Come on, 14%. 7. Yeah, because part of me wonders, if we do look at, what is this? Hang on, our missions, that's what I was after. So once we finally finish partitioning Poland, we conquest Romania. That'll give permanent claims on a few little areas. And then that leads us to the third Rome, so that would mean in the Bulgaria region, so we'd have even further to go. Here I was thinking that we had something to do with taking away the Pope. Maybe it was an achievement we had a look at, but either way, yeah, if we could steal something from them, that would be good, but you know what, maybe we come back and do that at a later date. It doesn't need to be too much. We do have local unrest and cultural conversion. Patriarchs will be happy. Yeah, that'll be fine. A little bit of unrest is not that big of a deal to us. We are very well situated with all of our modifiers. And in fact, you know what? I'm kind of getting a little bit bored of this. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we do just piece these guys out. Yeah, we've got everything that we need. We're not going to have too much more in the way of reasons. We're not going to get them to return any calls to anybody. That doesn't assist us in the long run. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and set the demand. Yeah, that's fine. We're out. And then, oh, apparently we can. No? We're not quite black flagged yet. Now we are. Yeah, we're black flagged. So you know what? Let's just make our way back home. Yeah, I was going to peace out the Pope, but I honestly cannot really be bothered, and I don't think that there's going to be that much money. Yeah, it's $1,000, which is nice, but at the same time too, I think taking what we can from Hungary is far more ideal. So let's take everything that we can get our hands on, making sure to take every single claim, and then I think that leaves us with one more. Oh wait, it's held by Georgia. Ah yes, down over here. Let's make sure that that comes back to us. That is definitely a necessity, and I think that is everything we could be possibly desiring. Alright, so that's all of this. That means we will be able to finish up a mission. Let's just double check. That'll be, yeah, conquer Romania, and then that'll leave us with Bulgaria, which is solely held by the Ottomans. Oh wait, no. Yeah, actually we need to finish this as well, so that's okay. That's all going to be in our next Ottoman war, that's fine. We will double check to see if there's... Oh, that appears to be... let's just double check. Yeah, everything we can take from them. Do we want anything else? I suppose money's not a bad thing. We're not going to go ahead and do any core return. Yeah, core return. That doesn't help us. We could go ahead and take some more reparations. And you know what? We still have a little bit left over. Okay, so if that's the case, we could make our way into the brain a little bit further. Again, Hungary always looks a bit like a brain. We've got... What would we get there? Oh, that would give us the Golden City. Oh, local gold depletion chance. Monthly gold inflation modifier down 10%. Oh, you know what? That's actually got a whole bunch of very nice bonuses. Yeah. You know what? I think we're going to take it. Yeah, that's very cool. So let's go ahead and do just that. Also, too, if it gets to the very end, interest per annum, it goes down by 1. Oh, that is incredibly good. Yeah, we've got some very nice events there. And then when upgraded, we also get a gold rush as well. Yeah, we are absolutely going to be taking it Nitra from them. 100%. We do need a diplomat, of course. We'll go ahead and recall from wherever we can. But I think that'll be all that we need. That'll cost us a bit of overextension, I'm sure. 62%. And all of our power as well. But again, that is also not an issue, given the fact that we're already ahead of time on tech. So that is very, very nice. Alright, let's send that demand. We did get the 4 reps? Yes, we did. Alright. Actually, hang on a second. Do we really want the war reparations, or is there something else we would prefer? Oh, right. Of course. We never really looked at that. We should change this back to Russia. In fact, let's just make sure that we hand all of them back to ourselves, just in case we have something better in the peace agreement. We could collect you, which would be another fort, and then an extra fort here too. Do we go for money or... Yeah, let's go for the overextension. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and buff that up a little bit further. That gives us a couple of really good forts against them. That gives us a nice secure position here for any future wars. And we still get everything that we really desire. And some solid amount of cash up front. Yeah, that is definitely the way to do it. Alright, so centers of trades can be upgraded. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and do that straight away. We'll just hit the button and zip our way through. This will be very nice for pretty much everything. Yes, we'll do that one as well. Apparently we have a fair few that we have not had the chance to upgrade. Alright, but either way, that is rather nice. We still got 3.5 grand in the bank. We will check our war exhaustion. It's only at 0.57. That's fairly decent. I think we just go ahead and we core all. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best things for us. These guys are heretics in most of the... Oh. Never mind, maybe they're Orthodox. Oh no, we have a handful of Catholic and Protestant. But again, none of those are particularly worrisome to me, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and core roll. Again, if we have a look here, Heretics isn't quite as good as Heathens, but again, at the end of the day, I'm not too concerned. We have plenty of manpower. So let's send you up over here. We'll send you, my friend, up around there. In fact, let's just have a look. Yeah, for the brand new territory, we still have no chance of rebellion given that it's already the right religion. That is just fantastic. That is really, really nice. Alright, so what does that leave us with? We have the Ottomans are free in just over a year for another fight. I do think we will go ahead and do that. The question is, though, do we want to maybe attack the Commonwealth? Brandon, Burgundy... Wait, yep, Burgundy is Burgundy, of course. Hamburg, Saxony, and we could bring in everybody else. Got plenty of claims. Or a decent number. What happens after we finish that? Is that anything in particular? That's Poland. Core creation cost goes down for 20 years. That's not terrible. And then we could... Actually, what we could do is we could also take a little bit of extra land up over here. I know we don't have any... yeah, we don't have any of this land, but, sorry, any claims on this land, but we could extend ourselves a little bit further, just so we control the entire coast, and then we can clean them up at a later date. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I think that's not bad, although we could also then go ahead and partition them off, and make sure that the HRE cannot consume them, and they're just ours to devour. Yeah, I think that's actually probably not a bad way of doing things. But again, we will leave that for now. We still need to worry about one more call, which will cost us 15. We'll do that in another month or so. Corruption loses stability or gain corruption and lose reform. Oh man. This government reform progress is going to take us a long time to get to where we want to go. Yeah, 1691, that's another 23 years at this rate. And this would take us back a year and a half? I'd rather not, but a stability is annoying. You know what? We're going to lose the stability. Yeah, it's not the corruption that I'm worried about, it's that government reform that I want. We have a whole heap of... wait a second, cleansing of heresy against Austria. Burn the heretics. Yep, sure, of course. Yeah, we have plenty of... Well, we have 3 level 5 advisors, so it's not like we're going to be too heavily concerned with potentially getting an event for some extra stability. So that isn't too much of a concern. We do have a revolt. Oh, sorry, Georgia has a revolt, but again, that's nothing too bad. I think what we do here is... Yeah, we just go ahead and we take this next battle fairly... this next war against the Commonwealth fairly soon. Because if we get that mission for extra core creation cost, we might be able to consume a little bit more of the Ottomans for a bit cheaper, which I think is going to be our idea now. We'll take less money and go for more land. That's what I want. But before we do that, let's just double check any of these monuments. So let's see, the Hagia Sophia... That would take us towards better tolerance of the true faith, patriarch authority, the equilibrium. What else is there? We have the Kremlin, manpower and defensiveness. Regiment cost going down wouldn't be terrible either. More authority across the board. Yeah, again, it's nice, but it's not too important. Could also potentially give us an extra missionary, but that'll cost us a little bit. Then, what else have we got? Melborg Castle. Let's see, defensiveness, autonomy change. Yeah, again, nothing super amazing. Although the global modifier for the better yearly legitimacy and garrison size is quite nice. Yeah, it's not terrible. And then, what else? Now, that seems to be all that we can afford. What have we got over here? We're still waiting on a fair bit of manpower. I think we'll leave that be. Alright, we also do have these troops hanging around. We should probably put them to work. We'll march them back around. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's chuck a general on them just so they move a little bit quicker. That'll be okay. And then, what else do we do? Just check with our money? We could finish this a bit quicker, but again, it's not that much of a difference. Let's just go for cash. Let's first of all check out these manufactories. 0.7 is amazing. Production-wise... They're also fairly good. Basilicas, 0.34, that is also quite respectable. And then, you know, we should probably start building a couple of these town halls over the courthouses. Yeah, the province governing cost, reducing that's going to be quite important. We don't want to go over our governing cap. Go ahead and build one here. We'll build a couple there. Same with Moskva, and then these two are also fairly cheap. Yeah, and I think that will do for them. And then anything else as far as trade? Not really. We don't need more manpower. Maybe, though, we do upgrade a fort or two. That could be an idea. We're coring that, so that won't make a difference. We can't do anything there. Fort level 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, none of these are in great position, but I guess at least this is somewhat of a bottleneck. And... what else? Is there anything down over here that we can improve? Yeah, mountains, we'll definitely upgrade that one. And then more mountains, and I think that's going to be more or less all of our cash. Yeah, I think that's just going to have to be what it is for now. I don't see much else in the way of upgrades that are particularly resounding. Although Delhi, that's not bad. Actually, let's go by cost. Yeah, we've got a couple here that are rather nice. Yeah, you know, let's go ahead and pick that up. We'll get that done, you as well, and that will be pretty much everything. Alright, sweet. So that's, you know what, that's a pretty good spot to call things for today. We'll bring all our armies back, we'll fight the Commonwealth, we'll take what we need for our mission, and then just a couple extra just to be on the safe side, and then we're going to go ahead and face the Ottomans. So if you do want to see that expansion, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.